Shocking and deeply unsettling news is sweeping across the nation as brand new footage has surfaced, showing conservative commentator and Turning Point USA founder, Charlie Kirk, being rushed to the hospital under emergency circumstances. The raw and unfiltered video, which has now gone viral across every major social media platform, has left both his supporters and critics speechless. The footage captures the tense, dramatic moment when paramedics and first responders worked frantically to stabilize Kirk before loading him onto a stretcher and into a waiting ambulance. Sirens echoed in the background, lights flashed, and the crowd that gathered appeared visibly shaken. For someone who is constantly in the spotlight and often portrayed as strong, confident, and commanding, these images have shaken his base to its core. Eyewitnesses who were at the scene described the situation as chaotic but urgent. According to multiple accounts, medical professionals wasted no time in moving Kirk with precision, their actions suggesting that the situation was serious and required immediate intervention. Some bystanders reported that Kirk appeared pale, possibly disoriented, while others insist he was conscious but in visible distress. The conflicting accounts have only fueled further speculation, and in the absence of official details, social media has turned into a whirlwind of theories, questions, and raw emotions. Charlie Kirk is not just a political activist. He is a figure who has built an empire within the conservative movement. As the founder of Turning Point USA, he has become a prominent voice on college campuses, at rallies, and across media platforms. With a daily podcast, countless speaking engagements, and frequent appearances on television, Kirk has built a reputation as a tireless advocate for his beliefs. But now, with this unexpected medical emergency, people are beginning to wonder whether the demanding pace of his career may have finally taken a toll on his health. The footage of Kirk being rushed away has triggered an avalanche of reactions. Supporters of Kirk, including fellow conservatives, political allies, and grassroots followers, have taken to X, Instagram, and TikTok to express their shock and extend their prayers. Hashtags such as hashtag Pray for Charlie Kirk and hashtag Stay Strong. Charlie are already trending as fans flood the internet with messages of hope, encouragement, and solidarity. Some are sharing their own stories about how Kirk's speeches and activism inspired them, while others are urging people to put politics aside and focus solely on his recovery. On the other side, however, the incident has sparked polarized discussions. Critics of Kirk, who disagree strongly with his political messaging and activism, have also been vocal, though the tone of their responses has varied. While some have used the opportunity to criticize him, others have taken a more humane stance, pointing out that moments like these remind us all of the fragility of life, regardless of political belief or affiliation. The incident, in many ways, has temporarily blurred the line between politics and humanity, showing how even the most polarizing figures can unite people in moments of crisis. The speculation surrounding his condition continues to grow. Many are wondering whether Kirk's collapse was linked to exhaustion from his relentless travel schedule, dehydration during a live event, or possibly even a more serious underlying medical condition. His schedule in recent weeks had been particularly packed, with multiple rallies, speaking tours, and live media appearances. The constant pressure of maintaining such a high-profile public life, coupled with the intensity of political debate, could easily lead to physical and mental strain. Until an official statement is released, however, all of these remain theories that only add to the uncertainty of the situation. Observers have also noted how quickly the footage spread online. Within minutes of the emergency unfolding, clips were uploaded, shared, and viewed millions of times across platforms. The viral nature of the moment highlights how the age of social media has turned every private incident involving public figures into a global headline. In another era, such an event might have remained relatively contained, but today, the entire world can witness it in real time, adding pressure not just on Kirk's medical team, but also on his family and close associates. At the moment, no official statements have been released by Turning Point USA, Kirk's family, or the hospital where he was reportedly taken. This silence has only amplified public curiosity and concern. News outlets are scrambling to verify details, with some reporting that Kirk is in stable condition, while others suggest that the situation remains critical. Without solid confirmation, the story has become a breeding ground for rumors, with different narratives emerging depending on which platform you check. This situation also raises broader questions about the pressures faced by public figures, particularly those in political spheres. Charlie Kirk has built his career on being constantly visible, debating opponents, rallying supporters, and representing a movement that has gained immense traction in recent years. Such visibility, however, often comes at a steep personal cost, and his sudden medical crisis may be an example of how demanding and draining such a lifestyle can be. Supporters have already begun organizing prayer vigils and online live streams dedicated to sending positive energy his way. Several conservative influencers have announced that they will pause their usual content to instead focus on supporting Kirk during this time. Meanwhile, political opponents are treading carefully, knowing that any harsh words in such a delicate moment could backfire and generate backlash. As the story continues to unfold, the only certainty is that the shocking footage has left an indelible mark on viewers everywhere. It has served as a stark reminder that no one, no matter how public, powerful, or influential, is immune to sudden health challenges. The coming hours and days will be critical in determining Charlie Kirk's condition and what this means for his future, both personally and professionally. For now, the world watches, waits, and prays as the footage of his rushed hospitalization continues to circulate and dominate headlines globally. Until an official statement is released, speculation will persist, but the hope remains that Charlie Kirk recovers swiftly from this terrifying ordeal.